investors specifically watching the impact China's easing will have on American companies. We're turning to Yahoo Finance's Jared Blikre here with some potential winners in the U.S. for China reopening. Jared, you could argue a little too soon to say a full-on reopening, but are we seeing a bump coming out of the news in China?
I think we've been seeing that bump come with the fits and starts that we've seen in the news itself for some time. This is what's happening today in our China-exposed stocks. By no means is this comprehensive, just meant to show a smattering. A lot of these are concentrated in the tech and semiconductor area, as you might expect. But we can see over the trailing month, NVIDIA up 12%, Las Vegas Sands up 14%, Microchip up 15%, kind of gives you an idea. And this is at the same time that Chinese authorities were also bumping and relaxing some of the onerous, I would say, monetary impediments over there. So here are U.S. companies suffering from China lockdowns, and this explains things in terms of the prior quarter, and this would be the reporting quarter and the current quarter. For most of these companies, that's going to be the fourth quarter. For Nike, it actually ends on November 30th, so a little bit in the past there. But by no means is this meant to be apples to apples, but it just kind of shows you the depth of some of these companies and their exposure to China. So, for instance, in Apple in the prior quarter, the revenue was up in a year compared to the year prior. But in the current quarter, which is their biggest one, the holiday one, it was over $25 billion last year. It's expected to be 9.3% less. Nike, which experienced a 13% drop in greater China sales growth, that is expected to be up about 5.8% in that quarter ended 11/30. For Starbucks, you can see expecting a drop in 12% in those same-store sales. GM expecting total vehicles sold to drop by 12% in the fourth quarter. And Wynn Resorts, hotel occupancy already crashed 38% in the prior quarter, and in the current quarter is expected to drop an additional 25%. So even with a full reopening, going to take some time for that to work through the system, as we saw here in the U.S. So important milestone, but a lot of work to be done, guys.